Hey guys, my name is Joshua, and today you are watching my review on the FiFine A8 Ampligame condenser microphone. The FiFine Ampligame A8 is a USB condenser microphone. This microphone will set you back around $50. The Amazon link will be in the description below. For the specs, the microphone only uses a cardioid polar pattern. Its frequency response time is from 50 Hz to 20 kHz. The microphone also has a sensitivity range from 3 decibels to 40 decibels. The microphone itself has a mostly plastic body with an aluminum grill guarding the diaphragm. The microphone features a gain slider that feels really great and works really well with only just a tiny bit of wiggle. The microphone also has 2 capacitive touch locations, one being on the back for the lighting, and one being on the top, which is our mute switch. This microphone features 2 ports on the bottom, one being USB Type-C, and the other being a 3.5mm headphone jack for 0 latency monitoring. Included in the box is a 6.5-foot USB Type-A to Type-C cable. The microphone has the shock mount clips built in, but can be taken out and replaced with either different strings or new shock mount. Speaking of the shock mount, it is a fully plastic mount as well, with 4 hooks for the bands on it to hold the microphone. The bands are a rubber-like material and are super hard to stretch, which might say a good thing about the durability, but it makes it harder to put the microphone back into the mount. The shock mount features a clip that holds our windscreen, which can be moved to any side of the shock mount, or removed if you prefer not to use it. The windscreen can be removed from this clip for replacing as well. For mounting, you have 2 options: the stand that is included in the box, or your own boom arm that you can purchase separately. Now to the actual microphone review. Okay guys, so I am testing the microphone on the included stand right now. It is about like 3 fists away from my face, so I'm going to be doing about 3 tests for each microphone. Here we go. First test will be distance. This is how my voice sounds at 1/4 foot. Here we are about 1 foot away from the microphone, 2 feet away from the microphone, 3 feet away from the microphone. Alright, and to now test plosives with the pop filter on and off. Please bring pizza pronto. Please bring pizza pronto. Please bring pizza pronto. Please bring pizza pronto. Alright, and those should sound pretty good. If you can see right here, I am cranked on the actual dial, and it might have been really loud there, but yeah, the actual dial was cranked all the way up, and so there's no headroom unless you do it in OBS or in Windows or somehow. Alright, and so now the next test is to use a fan. Here's the fan at full volume, and now you can hear the voice to fan ratio. Keep in mind that this room is completely untreated. None of those 2012 YouTube sound panel things anywhere. Alright, and so now I will install it on this right here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do to install it on this is to turn this all the way. If we tilt this over, we can grab this out. And we'll just pull on the mic, get it out of there. And so included in the box, we also have this right here. And so basically it's the same thing. Let me show you. Let's take the bracket, put it on there to where we can see the hole through it. We want to put this in the spot with the hexagon shape, and we just want to hold it in there, put this in here, and screw it in there. And so your microphone might come with this right here. It should not be pre-installed. The microphone should be already on the stand in the box. All you should have to do, if your microphone stand has a smaller thread, is just screw this one into the microphone adapter with this part sticking out. It should be like 2 little grooves, because what you can do is use a coin to get it out. Just screw that in there and put it on your stand. But I don't have to do that since I have a different kind of stand. So I will be right back after I do this. Alright, and here we go. We have the microphone screwed onto the stand now. And so what I'm going to do is actually change that back to purple because I like it. There we go. And so now we are going to turn the gain down just a tiny bit. And you can see it starts to sound much better. You don't have any of that noise that you did. and also my voice isn't peaking anymore because I turned the gain down. And so I'm about a fist away from the microphone, which is where you should actually be, because this allows you to get the proximity effect, and your voice to noise ratio, your noise to sound ratio sounds much better like this. Alright, and so I'm going to be doing those past 3 tests that we did with the stand. Alright, so distance test. Again, 1 hand away from the microphone, about a foot away from the microphone, 2 feet away from the microphone, 3 feet away. Alright, and now it is plosive test time. Please bring pizza pronto. Please bring pizza pronto. Please bring pizza pronto. Please bring pizza pronto. And what I have noticed in my time of using this microphone, the plosive rejection of the actual microphone itself is really great, because this microphone uses some kind of foam padding around the actual diaphragm, rejecting most of the wind that comes to the diaphragm. Alright, and speaking of wind, next we're going to try the fan test again. Alright, and so now you can hear the fan in the background, but how's it sound compared to my voice? Now that I've turned the gain down, and that is closer to my face. Should be better. Hey guys, Future Juice here. I realized I didn't go over mic technique. So you notice that I said having the mic here is better than having the mic on your table or anywhere far from your face. And that is because of something I briefed on, the proximity effect. So pretty much proximity is how far or how close you are to something. So if you are close to a microphone, you get that rich bass, you get all the details of your voice, and it's even easy to hear things like whispers and everything too, because you're, close to it. And plus, since you have all that rich bass, you can turn your gain down, and you won't even have that much echo, because the sound source is right next to the recording source. But let's say that I was far away from the microphone. Okay guys, as y'all can see, and yes, this is boosted in post, I am far from the mic, and the reason why it is echoey is because I am far away from the recording device. Gain is all the way cranked up, and there's no bass at all, because you're not hearing the richness of my voice. So yeah, hope that kind of clears something up. And also, with proper mic technique, you also want to focus on things like where to speak in. So let's say that I have my Rode Pod mic right here. As you guys can hear, it is very rich because I am really close to it. But that is to be expected with dynamic mics like this. As you can see, without the pop filter, the mic looks like this. A lot of people, for some reason, will assume that you would have to speak into it like a side address microphone like this. Like this one right here. But this is a top address microphone. So what you want to do is to make sure you are speaking into the right side of the microphone, or it won't sound too good, just like this. Same goes for if I'm speaking into the top of this microphone. As you can hear, it doesn't sound too great. But it looks great on camera, but doesn't sound too great. Same thing with these type of dynamics too. This is the Samsung Q2U, and this one you speak into the top. This one's not really that hard to figure it out, but I see a lot of people going like this, and I see a lot of people speaking into it like this, because of the way it looks when it's right here. Now, I'm telling you guys right now, this is just an easy fix, and also with these type of mics, I recommend speaking off to the side, because as you can hear, please bring pizza pronto, please bring pizza pronto. It really helps with the plosives, and the sound still sounds very great. When being used on the included mic stand right here, the microphone still sounds very great, but because it's really far from your face, you don't really get much of that proximity effect that you would get if the microphone is right here, and that also leads to there being more echo. Like how the microphone doesn't tend to peak even if you are on a really high gain sensitivity. I really like that this microphone also has the inbuilt windscreen as well. plosives are so amazing on this thing, especially with the included windscreen, which I'm glad they included a mesh windscreen in this product. And yeah, that's going to be about it. If you guys want to purchase this microphone, it is in the description below. Use the Amazon link below if you want to support me. And thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out.